let's look at some of this new audio gear that we've gotten in. We have a few new handheld mics in. We've got the SM57s, which make wonderful musician instrument mics. We've got the SM58s, which make really good vocal mics. They've been the primary vocal mic for 20 years in the industry. And then we've got these great interview handheld mics, the RE50s. This is one of our new kick drum mics. It's a Shure Beta 5.2A. We've got two of these in the, we have two of these in the equipment stack. They have a very nice large head, which is good for picking up that bass drum response. This is one of our Shure SM93 lavalier mics. One thing to note about these microphones is you want to be very, very careful about these capsule heads. You want to put very, very little strain on them because they will damage and get broken. We just replaced a bunch of them. This is one of our SinHeiser shotgun microphones. These microphones are really good about picking up sound from a distance, but they're a little bit different in that they have the battery terminals are backwards, positive and negative. The Germans are a little funny about where you put the spring. The spring goes on the positive terminal on these. Also, when you screw this guy in, be very, very careful about your threading. You want to back this guy out until you hear it pop. And I don't know if you can hear that. Hear that? Before you tighten it all the way, back it out till you hear those threads pop into place, and then you'll know you're not messing up the threads on this guy. But these are excellent, excellent shotgun microphones. Here we have two of our new SinHeiser Wireless kits. We have a singleton kit here and a dual that also has a handheld microphone. These Sennheisers are really excellent microphones for wireless. The transmitter here has a battery that is capable of lasting up to 12, 14 hours, which is really amazing. The receivers, these guys are capable of recording for at least 2 hours on a full battery, maybe even as much as 4. They're great little guys. This handheld mic, this guy is probably capable of recording for about 2 to 4 hours. We've got one extra battery for every microphone that can go out in a kit. We have these Samsung Earpiece microphones. So this guy could literally hang over somebody's ear, and then they'd be able to speak and have a microphone that's relatively hidden. But these guys disassemble quite far. So you're going to want to screw your little earpiece in and try not to over twist our cables, please. And on the other side, there's going to be a group of adapters that you would choose between to connect to different microphones. This one is very simple in that it's just another mini plug. So I'm going to screw into this adapter, and then now I can take this and plug into and screw down, and now I've got a earpiece microphone on a wireless mic. And this is great for those people on stage that just need to walk around all over the place and have that earpiece mic. So here we have a Tascam solid state recorder for a lavalier. And it just records on a little micro SD card. And it just uses a AAA battery. This is one of our Zoom H6 kits with 2 of the extra pieces of gear that we have that can go with these Zooms. The Zooms are a nice solid state recorder that have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus a head that they can put on for more inputs. We have various attachments besides the 2 that come in the kits here. So here we have a shotgun attachment for that zoom. And so now you got a zoom with a shotgun. If If I pull that off, say I've got more audio inputs that I need to record. And so now I have a Zoom that has 6 XLR inputs. Look at that. 3 on that side, 3 on the other. 6 XLR inputs for a solid state recording. That's nice to have. One note on these Zooms, if you are using them with a battery, I recommend for the display that you put the backlight on. When the backlight goes out, that's your early warning that the battery is getting close to dying. But great little recorders, love them. We have some excellent Neumann microphones that have come in. These little pencil guys, the 184s, these are excellent instrument microphones, and they also will do a good job on drums like snares and cymbals. These Neumann TLM 103s, these are really taking off in the music industry as well. They're really good for recording instruments. They're really good for recording vocals. They're a cardioid condenser microphone, and they've got a really wide response for pickup, and really good noise canceling from the rear. So they're lovely microphones. Please don't drop them. Dent. Please don't drop them.